remember the first time a video on YouTube completely captivated you? Maybe it was a silly cat video, something like that.
Yeah.
Or perhaps you stumbled upon some, super niche channel that felt like it was made just for you.
Absolutely. That feeling of discovery, finding almost anything or anyone speaking right to you, it really set the stage, didn't it?
It really did. It's hard to imagine our digital lives without it now. So today we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating and sometimes, let's be honest, turbulent journey of YouTube.
Right. It's gone from this humble platform, really just an idea, to a global video powerhouse. And now it feels like it's at a real crossroads. Innovation, but also ongoing challenges.
Exactly. We've gathered sources today looking at historical accounts, some fresh statistics from 2025, discussions about its future, AI, and the criticisms it keeps facing.
So our mission really is to explore how YouTube even started, how it got so dominant, what actually makes it tick behind the scenes, and maybe most importantly, where it might be headed next, especially with AI changing everything.
Should be quite the journey. You might uncover some surprising things.
Hope so. A whole new perspective, maybe.
Okay, let's unpack this. Rewind to the beginning. Every big idea has that aha moment, right? And for YouTube, it kicked off with 3 former PayPal employees, Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim.
Right, the PayPal Mafia connection.
Their initial idea back in February 2005 was actually a video dating service.
Slight pause. A video dating service.
Seriously. With the slogan, tune in, hook up. Can you believe it?
Wow. Tune in, hook up. That definitely sounds like 2005, but it also kind of shows how innovation works, right? Sometimes the biggest wins come from, missing the mark initially.
Totally. Recognizing a different need.
Exactly. A pivot based on what people actually want.
And that real spark, the thing that actually led to YouTube as we know it, it came from their own frustration. They couldn't easily find videos online.
What specifically?
2 things, apparently. The Janet Jackson Super Bowl wardrobe malfunction in 2004, and then later, footage of the big winter tsunami.
Ah, right. Huge events, everyone talking about them, but no central place to see the videos.
Exactly. No easy way to share or find that stuff. No, digital town square for video.
And that frustration, that personal pain point, that's often where the best ideas come from. It revealed this massive gap online. People were hungry for user-generated video. They just didn't have the tool yet.
So fast forward a bit. Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2005, the domain name youtube.com gets activated.
Perfect timing for a defunct dating site idea, maybe.
Maybe. And then just a couple of months later, April 23rd, 2005, the first video ever is uploaded by Jawed Karim himself.
That's the famous Me at the Zoo one, right?
That's the one. Just him standing in front of elephants at the San Diego Zoo. It's still there. Over 355 million views now. It's like a digital artifact.
It really is, marking the absolute start of an era. And the beginnings were so humble, weren't they? The office was above, a pizza place?
A pizza and Japanese restaurant, yeah, in San Mateo, California. But the vision, even then, was pretty powerful.
What was it?
To create a simple interface, basically for non-computer experts, so anyone could easily publish, upload, view streaming videos, no stress.
That focus on simplicity, on accessibility, that had to be key. Democratizing video.
And people absolutely eat it up. Within just months, YouTube had 30,000 viewers daily.
Okay, not bad for a startup above a pizza place.
But then, 8 months later, over 2 million viewers a day.
Wow, okay, that's takeoff.
And by July 2006, so just over a year in, they were averaging 100 million video views per day, plus 65,000 new videos uploaded daily.
That's staggering growth, pre-Google even. It just shows the massive pent-up demand.
And here's something interesting. Even back then, the main demographic was the 12 to 17-year-old age group. They were dominant early on.
That's really telling, isn't it? It signaled that YouTube wasn't just a utility. It was shaping culture. That generation grew up with it. They became the first creators, the loyal viewers.
Yeah, it set the whole trajectory.
It was a glimpse into how media consumption was fundamentally changing.
And of course, that kind of meteoric rise gets noticed. A tech giant came calling.
Google?
Yep. October 2006, Google buys YouTube for $1.65 billion in Google stock. Finalized November 13th. Suddenly, YouTube is part of this huge internet company.
And that Google era brought in the famous slogan, right? Broadcast yourself.
From 2006 to 2013, yeah, really captured that spirit of empowerment. It wasn't just about watching, it was about creating, sharing your voice.
There's an invitation, really.
The scale after that acquisition is just, it's hard to wrap your head around. By 2007, just 1 year after Google bought it, YouTube was using as much bandwidth as the entire internet had used back in 2000.
Entire internet in 2000. That's wow. That single fact just shows the explosion of video, how it completely changed internet infrastructure, global communication.
Unbelievable shift. And the uploads just kept accelerating. 2011, it was 48 hours of video uploaded every minute.
Which seemed huge at the time.
Right. But by May 2019, over 500 hours uploaded every single minute.
Think about that. From information scarcity to just content overload, powered by individuals, and the viewing figures.
As of February 2017, over 1 billion hours watched every day.
1 billion hours a day. That's just monumental.
And most of that watching isn't happening on desktops anymore, is it?
No, not primarily. It's overwhelmingly mobile. About 63% of watch time is on mobile devices now.
Which makes sense with things like YouTube Shorts taking off.
Exactly. Shorts have been a massive success. 2 billion monthly active users, over 5 trillion views so far. It shows that shift towards shorter, snackable, on-the-go video, adapting to attention spans, I guess.
We have to talk about Gangnam Style, December 2012.
Yes. The first billion-view video.
It famously broke the view counter, right? They literally had to upgrade their system.
They did, to a 64-bit integer. Because the old system just couldn't count that high. It's funny, but it showed how one viral hit could push the platform's technical limits.
A real symbol of its global cultural power.
Absolutely. Delivering something instantly to billions.
Beyond viral hits, YouTube also evolved its business model. Subscription services started appearing.
Right, Music Key back in 2014. That became YouTube Red in 2015.
And now YouTube Premium, which, together with music, has 100 million subscribers. That's pretty significant.
It is. It shows that move to diversify beyond just ads. Plus, you had specialized things like YouTube Kids in 2015.
For a safer, curated space.
And YouTube Gaming, also 2015, trying to grab a piece of the live streaming pie from Twitch.
So constantly trying to capture different audiences, offer different value.
And doing it globally. What is it now? 109 countries?
Yeah.
76 languages for the interface?
Something like that. Truly global reach. Which brings us to the ecosystem, the money side.
Yeah, the monetization machine. Advertising is still absolutely central. 2024 YouTube generated, what, $36.1 billion in ad revenue?
A 14.6% increase. It's a massive ad delivery system.
Huge. And the way they bring creators into that is the YouTube Partner Program, the YPP, launched way back in May 2007.
That's the deal where creators get 55% of the ad revenue. YouTube takes 45%. It was pretty revolutionary for user-generated content.
It really was. Though the requirements to get in have gotten stricter over time, now you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last year.
Yeah, plus following the rules, having an AdSense account, it's not just open slather anymore. Ensures some level of commitment.
Right. But YPP isn't the only way creators make money.
Oh yeah, they get creative. Sponsored videos, embedded ads they control, affiliate marketing links. Whole business for many.
True digital entrepreneurs. But YouTube made a big power move recently, affecting creators not in the YPP.
Yes. Remind me.
November 2020 in the US, June 2021 worldwide. YouTube basically said, we can put ads on any video we deem advertiser-friendly.
Right. And if the uploader isn't in the partner program,
YouTube keeps 100% of that ad revenue. It fundamentally changed the equation for smaller channels. Even if you weren't trying to monetize, YouTube could still make money from your content.
That's a big shift. And they're expanding beyond user content too. YouTube TV.
Yep, the live TV streaming service in the US. Over 100 networks, $65 a month or so, had over 5 million subscribers back in April 2022.
Trying to keep people in the ecosystem.
And Primetime Channels launched November 2022. That lets you subscribe to other streaming services like Paramount Plus or Showtime through YouTube.
So they're positioning themselves as a central hub, competing with Apple TV channels or Amazon Prime Video channels.
Exactly. An all-in-one entertainment stop. Keep you on YouTube for everything.
Okay, so massive success, huge scale, evolving business. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. The term adpocalypse comes up a lot.
Right, the apocalypse. That refers to those times advertisers got spooked. They saw their ads running next to controversial or non-brand safe content and pulled out.
Which hit creators hard, right? Demonetization everywhere.
Exactly. It exposed this fundamental tension. Platform power versus creator livelihood versus advertiser comfort. A really tricky balancing act in this, Wild West digital space. Lots of anxiety for creators.
And there were specific high-profile controversies that really put YouTube under the spotlight.
Logan Paul in the Aokigahara forest in Japan, 2018. That was huge.
Massive outrage. forced YouTube to really rethink its content moderation policies, didn't it?
It did. It highlighted the immense responsibility a platform that big has. How do you balance free expression with safety, with advertiser demands, with societal norms? It's a constant tightrope walk.
Another constant headache seems to be the Content ID system for copyright.
Yeah, launched back in 2007, automatically flags copyrighted stuff. Rights holders can then block it, track it, or monetize it themselves.
But the criticism is it's too aggressive, doesn't respect fair use.
That's the core issue. The tension between protecting copyright and allowing for fair use, things like commentary, parody, education. Creators feel it often flags unfairly, leads to demonetization or takedowns, even for tiny clips that should be okay. The burden falls on them to fight it.
A tough balance. And speaking of creator relations, remember the dislike button drama?
November 2021, they removed the public dislike counts, said it was to protect creators from harassment from dislike mobs.
But not everyone agreed. Jad Karim, the co-founder.
Yeah, he publicly called it a stupid idea, said it undermined the wisdom of the crowds. He thought the platform would decline because of it.
It raises that question about feedback mechanisms, doesn't it? Protecting individuals versus the crowd signaling quality or trustworthiness.
A fundamental debate for social platforms. Removing that public signal definitely changed things.
Then there was the COPIA issue, child privacy.
Right, a $170 million fine from the FTC in 2019 for illegally collecting data from kids under 13.
And that led to the Made for Kids designation.
Exactly. Creators now have to mark their videos if they're targeted at children. And that impacts things like personalized ads, comments, which hit even positive channels hard.
Like special books by special kids, I remember that. They felt undervalued, penalized, even though their content was beneficial.
It shows how broad policy changes, even necessary ones for regulation, can have unintended ripple effects across such a diverse platform.
And YouTube's own Rewind video in 2018 didn't help creator relations, did it?
No. Became the most disliked video ever. Felt like it ignored actual YouTubers and focused on mainstream celebs. Showed a real disconnect. And beyond its own policies, YouTube is constantly dealing with geopolitics, being blocked or censored.
Yeah, China, Turkey, Pakistan, Russia. Various reasons given: political, religious, national security.
It just highlights its role as this global public square and how tricky it is to navigate all these different rules and pressures worldwide. Neutrality is often impossible.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly. The sheer scale, billions of videos, petabytes, exabytes of data. How do they even store it all? Especially with people uploading huge files for free, it feels almost impossible.
It does seem like magic, but it's really sophisticated tech. A big part is compression. Using advanced codecs, things like VP9, H.264, now AV1, to shrink video file sizes drastically.
How much shrinkage are we talking?
Up to 50% sometimes per without you really noticing much quality loss, like a digital vacuum cleaner for data, basically.
Okay, 50% is huge, but still, the amount of data must be astronomical.
It is. So they use tiered storage. Think of it like shelves in a library. The popular, frequently watched videos, they're on the easy-to-reach, high-performance shelves, fast access.
And the less popular stuff.
That gets moved to colder storage. Cheaper, maybe a bit slower to access, like the archives in the basement. It optimizes cost and speed. They also manage the lifecycle, analyzing popularity, maybe archiving, or eventually removing super old, unwatched stuff.
Makes sense. And how do they make it fast everywhere, globally?
Massive global network. Data centers all over the world. They replicate popular content, storing copies closer to where people are watching. So you're watching in Tokyo, you're probably pulling it from a server nearby, not from California. It's all about reducing latency, making it feel instant.
An incredibly complex web behind that simple play button.
Millions of disks, sophisticated file systems like Google File System, Bigtable. It's not just the cloud, it's hardcore infrastructure.
Okay, which brings us to the future. AI, artificial intelligence. This feels like the next massive shift. How is it changing YouTube already?
It's already working behind the scenes significantly. AI tools are helping creators, brainstorming ideas, designing better thumbnails, optimizing content based on trends. Tools like Spotter Studio are doing this now.
Making creation more efficient, more data-driven.
Exactly. And for viewers.
Yeah.
Expect even more personalization.
Beyond the algorithm we already know.
Potentially, yeah. Think AI-generated thumbnails or titles tailored just for you, based on your specific preferences, like how Netflix shows different artwork to different people for the same movie.
To maximize clicks, maximize engagement.
Right. But it raises questions, too. Does hyper-personalization create echo chambers? Or does it genuinely help you find stuff you'll love?
Something to think about. What about how we watch? Is the screen going away?
Maybe eventually.
Yeah.
Immersive content is a big area. Imagine watching YouTube through AR glasses, maybe contact lenses one day. Content integrated into your daily life.
Holograms.
Could be. Opens up totally new advertising possibilities too, moving beyond the rectangle.
Sounds very sci-fi. But this also brings up the idea of AI-generated content, the AI creator. Will humans become obsolete?
That's the big question, isn't it? There's definitely potential for AI to create videos tailored to what it thinks users want, maybe reducing the need for human creators for certain types of content. But the thinking is that human authenticity, unique perspectives, that genuine connection that's still going to be crucial. People crave the real, the unpredictable, the human element. Maybe imperfection becomes the premium.
An interesting thought, but with generative AI comes the dark side. Deepfakes.
A huge challenge. YouTube says its existing policies on deception apply, but they know they need new layers of transparency and protection. It's an arms race, really, for trust online.
They are experimenting with AI tools for creators too, though.
Yes, definitely. Things like Dream Screen to generate video backgrounds and Dream Track for generating music, trying to empower creators with AI.
And new features rolling out, like automatic language dubbing using AI.
Yeah, launched December 2024, translating videos automatically. And those multiplayer mini-games, playables, introduced May 2024, expanding what the platform is.
So looking ahead, 2025 and beyond, what's the big picture strategy?
Seems to be about elevating creators further, calling them next generation studios, giving them more tools, more revenue options like memberships, the shop feature, support programs like the Creator Collective.
Empowering individuals to compete with traditional media.
And becoming that all-in-one destination we talked about, pushing YouTube TV, premium, music, keep users locked into the ecosystem for everything.
But the challenges aren't going away.
No. Balancing advertisers and creators, adapting responsibly to AI, improving the user experience, cracking down on clickbait, using AI to better gauge user ages for safety. It's a constant juggling act. Innovation, regulation, user trust.
What an incredible journey we've covered. From, like you said, that initial frustration about finding videos.
Yeah, above a pizza shop.
To this unbelievably complex global platform that impacts billions of lives. It really is a testament to creativity, technology, and constant adaptation.
Absolutely. And whether you're just watching casually, trying to build a channel, or using it for marketing, and thinking about its future is just crucial today. Its influence is undeniable.
So here's something to think about as we wrap up. As AI gets deeper into content creation, content consumption, how does our idea of authentic or human-generated content change on a platform like YouTube?
Good question.
And what new ethical responsibilities pop up? For creators, for YouTube itself, in this brave new world we're entering, what stands out most to you about this whole YouTube story?